Ben Pack. Welcome.
Where have you brought me, Aku?
I've brought you to the world of Samurai Jack Battle Through Time.
Oh man, why am I'm? Now I have to find my way back.
Don't worry, we'll
Back to the path.
find the way together.
Okay.
We just have to follow that mysterious voice, right?
I know that
Yeah.
voice.
I know that voice.
And that voice is Philip Marr. And that's the first bullet point that I had written down. Samurai Jack Battle Through Time has all of the returning voice talent from the beloved Samurai Jack. Would you say anime?
No.
No?
It's a
Show.
cartoon. Yeah.
It's a cartoon?
Yeah.
Animation. What about that?
Animated cartoon. Jan, why did they put a Samurai Jack game out in 2020?
Well, you know, Samurai Jack was always about traveling through time, so I think it's always going to be poignant of when Samurai Jack pops up, because he's always, like, falling through wormholes and stuff.
Always.
Because of that gosh darn Aku.
Oh, I hate the guy.
I hate the guy. I learned that that voice actor is the same actor as... I need to pick up this before I fight these guys. Same voice actor as Uncle Iroh from Last Airbender.
Fun.
Okay, so you remember how games that were tied to licenses were in the early aughts, around the PS2 era?
Oh, you mean
360.
remember when there were games that were tied to licenses?
Yeah, that weren't just
yeah.
Fortnite skins.
I remember that.
This is exactly one of those, and I'm still also befuddled as to why this is coming out in the year 2020. But this is one of those good old comfort food character action platformers that's tied after a beloved cartoon. And you know what?
What's next?
It's not bad.
That's
It is not
great
half
to
bad
hear.
at all. Oh, we just found a Kaiken, a single-edged throwable dagger. So yeah, this is fairly early in the game. This is about the third stage, but as I understand, this game is not that long.
Okay.
It's out on everything, so you can play it on the Nintendo Switch, the Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. We're currently playing this on the Epic Games Store.
Is this a fully priced video game?
It is not. It's actually $40. So, you know, it's evenly priced. And yeah, just like the old very linear hack and slash games of yore, this is one of those. But what I will say, it plays fairly tight. This looks good, right? Like,
Yeah.
Jack looks good.
That's, I feel like, important. You have to nail the look of Samurai Jack because it had such a distinctive style.
Oh,
And, like,
yeah.
It had a really distinctive style, but it was also bold enough to really mess around with its visual style. In a lot of episodes, it would just like, you know, like one of my favorites was Samurai vs. Ninja, I think it was called. The
Oh,
one
that's a
like
good one.
All black and white. And,
Yeah.
Oh.
So, Ben, guess what? You have a light attack, and then you have a heavy attack.
Okay, can I hit my light attack like, let's say, 3 to 4 times with a different animation each time?
It's going to be the same animation, but you can mix it up with light and heavy.
Oh, look! Wait, do light. Yeah, it's different.
Oh,
1, 2, 3. You got a 3-hit combo.
3-hit combo, and then, you know, you could follow it up with a heavy. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. Okay, well, I didn't time it out that time. But actually, let's get into the all the different stuff they've added in this game.
I
So,
look so tired.
he looks so tired. I mean, I don't think he's ever slept. So, you actually have multiple weapons in this game. We have a hammer, but it's not really a hammer. It's a leg I ripped off of a beetle drone. Got a cool spear, a morning star, and just good old fists. And the neat thing is you can actually change between those on the fly using the direction buttons. You could also do it mid-combo, so you kind of keep going, which I think is neat, especially in a game where a lot of stuff could have been phoned in. The game has been fairly linear so far. I thought the only pickups you'd be getting is like currency and XP, but as we fight more baddies, you'll see that there is an obscene amount of collectibles or drops, I guess, that the enemies will drop. They'll drop spirit flames, Dama, gold, more gold. Oh, look, remember this guy?
Yeah.
Oops. So yeah, this game, you know, it goes through all the major hits in the Samurai Jack.
All right, we've already seen
series.
the Scotsman. Let's see, who else? That sad robot.
Yes.
What else? I'm trying to think of, because like that's another thing about this show, which would make it interesting for one of these is like there weren't a lot of persistent characters. Like he's very much the lone swordsman kind of guy. Like the Scotsman, and I'm sure I'm forgetting some other. Were like really the only like characters in it for multiple episodes, and even then it was probably like 3 or 4 really.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually haven't finished I keep meaning to go back and finish that last season.
Yeah, it was a surprise to me that it wound up coming back. So, at the beginning of the game, if you have not caught up with the show, there are slight spoilers of developments in it, but that quickly gets done away by some time mumbo-jumbo.
Oh, sure.
The enemy mobs will, a bunch of familiar faces from throughout the show. These bounty hunters, these robot crocodiles, or alligators, I can't tell. And this has been the flow of the game so far, so you'll be just like going down a path. You know what? I'm going to pause. I'm going to pull out Jack's best ranged weapon. Not a bow and arrow, a gun.
Fuck yeah.
The bummer part that they've added to this game is weapon durability. So the side weapons you have besides your magic sword and your fists, they do have a durability, but you can repair those in shops. Oh, I like this. Ooh. You can repair them in shops or just come across new ones in chests. And so yeah, it's just pretty much been this. Run down this hallway, fight some enemies in an arena,
Hack.
some light platforming, hack and slash, baby. So some of this, you'll see these shimmery lines here, and see Spring of Wellness, I believe is what it's called. It'll just refill your health if you're a little bit worse for wear. And this game does the thing that Ghosts and Goblins does, so, and it's, you know, it's very reminiscent of the show where the more damage Jack will take, the less clothes he'll have. So, you know, I don't know what I was going to go with that.
Boss fights?
Boss fights, yes. At the end of each chapter, generally we'll conclude with a boss fight of sorts. We're on the normal difficulty in this game. You remember this guy?
Yeah, actually not really.
I kind of remember this guy. But he acts as your shopkeeper. He's generally around right before generally a little bit more difficult section of a level. He'll sell you health items, stuff that'll boost your stats for a short period of time, and some more weapons. The levels are designed for some type of replayability, I guess. You'll unlock more movement abilities or different weapons to assist with multiple runs. Let's buy some of these, huh?
Sure. It's your game.
It's my game. I'm spending my money how I want to, Ben. And another thing you can spend besides gold is your skill points in this surprisingly big skill tree.
Okay, yeah.
So I thought the game would be a little bit more basic, but thankfully, you know, they throw in this skill tree to diversify stuff. Let's pop in here real quick. So the blue flames is your general XP, which you'll use to unlock most of these skills. The Bushido flames, or Bushido spirit, are used for only a couple of the skills. You can use them for the further down the tree you get. But some of these skills will also require different jewels or items you'll come across, whether picking up through NPCs or just completing little events in the story as you go by. And, you know, some of these will range from having like a counter attack or increasing your combos with your existing weapons. And yeah, baby, that's just been it, man.
Let's just talk about the show now. Man, what a good show, dude.
Yeah, I didn't know that the director, or I guess creator of this show.
Jendi Tartatovsky.
Yes. He has another show out. Primal, I believe it's called.
Yeah, I haven't checked that out. He did the Hotel Transylvania movies, which I've only seen the first two, but they were fun.
Wait, he did those?
Yeah, dude.
Those were actually not bad.
Yeah, they're pretty fun. I mean, they're kids movies, but they remind me of like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, where it's like, yes, this is a kids movie, but it's so fun that it doesn't matter. Hey, there's my dude right there.
There he is.
John DiMaggio.
Oh, this is John DiMaggio.
It really is. The dude has a gun for a leg. I mean, like, I think actually the first episode I saw of Samurai Jack was the one with him in it. Like one of the first ones with the Scotsman. I was like, what is this fucking show? This guy, it's this samurai and this Scottish guy with a gun leg. Like, what it turns out, the gun leg guy isn't in it that much, but it's still a very strange show.
Oh yeah, everything about the show is very strange.
Are there any different costumes? Can I get like Rave Samurai Jack in there with the binky and the hat and the hat?
I have seen screenshots of Jack wearing full-on samurai armor. I haven't gotten that far in the game just yet. So I'd imagine to flesh out the game, they'd add in some extra fun costumes. Because we know why not? With a game like this, just have that little bit of fan service.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, nothing against the game itself. It looks like it is fine. It looks like it is like pretty fun. It looks like maybe something that, I don't know, you see on sale for $20 and be like, oh, I bet that I'll play that. I'll spend $20 for 8 hours of decent action nostalgia.
Yeah. This reminds me of when you'd want a couple more achievement points or trophy points. You'd pop open a cheaper game or something you're familiar with. Oh man, I was trying to think of other cartoons of this era.
Well, I mean, you mentioned games. The Avatar game is infamous for its achievement trickery.
Okay, that was a very bad wall climbing segment.
The thing I was gonna say though is like I kind of wish it's probably a bigger project than they had the time and money for, but I kind of wish they had done something weird with this game and really gone for it, because I feel like the spirit of the show is was very much of like they didn't want episodes to feel samey. They wanted a kind of unique thing, like kind of. I feel like the most kind of famous episode is one where there is almost no dialogue. Like there's a really long story at the start, and then it's just all silent with sound effects and stuff. And it would have been kind of neat to see like a unique take on turning Samurai Jack into a game, but also there's something that just seems so comfort foody about this.
Yeah, we were talking about this on the Bombcast recently, but I feel like we've now gone to the point where video games will start to look like the cartoons they're based on.
Yeah.
And I'm taking the look. It's not one for one like this, like the cell shaded like style that Tarkovsky is known for. But I feel like this 3D look to it still works really well. Speaking about looking really well, this game is made by Soleil, the same folks that you may know for making the Shinobi Striker games.
Okay.
Which, they're okay, but they always look great. They know how to make Naruto and that Boruto kid look good.
They really do. Okay, Jan, I'm going to give you some other cartoons from this era, and you tell me which of these cartoons you would like to see made into a video game in 2020. We've got, so these are all cartoons that debuted the same time as Samurai Jack. You've got Fairly Odd Parents, Invader Zim, Totally Spies, and Grim and Evil.
Man, I can't tell you the number of times I had a friend. You know how sometimes when you ask a friend, like, hey, you don't watch this show, right? It's dumb.
This is about Totally Spies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a friend, bless his heart, a little shy that he watched the show with the kind of pretty anime-looking ladies.
It seemed, honestly, like if we didn't have such strict gender stereotypes and making, boys feel bad about liking girl things and vice versa, Totally Spies is definitely a show I would have gotten really into as a kid.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to, like you're saying, I didn't want to be a boy who liked that show.
Yeah, dude. That's why I, skipped out on a lot of Sailor Moon.
Yeah, totally.
Oh god.
Oh
that guy
Jesus!
stabbed.
Oh Christ! So is
That's
your
never
costume deteriorating as you take damage?
Yes. Jack's costume and robage will just eventually deteriorate. He'll lose sleeves. His hair will become unkempt as he takes more damage. Now let's try and show that off.
Man, I'm looking at just now cartoons that debuted in the early 2000s, and I'm having a lot of weird nostalgia. Remember Whatever Happened to Robot Jones?
No, that's not a show.
It's totally a show. He's a little robot.
Are you thinking of Mike Jones?
Who?
All right, my thoughts exactly.
Codename Kids Next Door, Chalk Zone,
Oh, Chalk
Mucha
Zone.
Lucha.
Mucha Lucha was great.
I
In my
tried to-
memory, it's great.
Yeah, that's one that needs to stay in your memory. That's one that you shouldn't try and revisit like I have, just to see.
So an example of having to revisit levels, I initially didn't have the explosive arrows that I was able to buy
Okay.
from our vendor there. So, you could pop open this door if you were so inclined to see what's in there.
I'm inclined, Jan.
I already did it before.
But I want to see what's in there. I want to see what I get for revisiting these levels.
All right. Oh, that's right. I didn't actually do this part yet. I didn't unlock the jump. So, like I mentioned, you're unlocking a bunch of different abilities with what you're picking up. Oh, hello.
We're ready.
And so you're picking up, there's actually a glossary here.
Oh, cool.
Different colored Dama, gold, and you'll get red Dama that boosts your attack, blue Dama that boosts your defense, white Dama that gives you a little bit of health. Okay, we got a good old puzzle here, Ben. So I have this jump here. You think that's enough to clear the gap?
No.
No?
Yes?
Like if I step in the lava for a hot sec, and then
Oh, can you do that jump in the lava?
I did it.
This seems like less of a puzzle and more of a I'm gonna make this happen.
That's how I handle puzzles sometimes. My partner hates it. The pictures
cut off-
never match.
Cut off the little nubs on the puzzle pieces and just kind of glue them together.
You know how Tetris pieces have names, right? Like, you get the L block, T block. Do puzzle pieces have names, you think?
I mean, probably not, but I think that we should name them. I mean, the problem there is, like, are any two puzzle pieces alike?
Oh, that's true. I don't think I'm ready for this responsibility.
So what was that thing you just destroyed? I saw on the side it says something about weakening Aku.
Yes. So those are hidden items scattered throughout the levels. It'll be a type of amulet that you gotta hit a couple times. The way they're phrasing it throughout the game so far makes it seem like they're Horcruxes.
Okay.
That perhaps when you eventually fight against Aku, he may be weaker or stronger depending on how many you've found throughout the levels.
Oh, cool.
You are graded on the levels in terms of how many retries you've had to do, time it's taken, and the number of combos you've been able to achieve. Oh, look at Jack. He's like
Looking rough.
It's been roughed up. I remember not liking this little encounter here. Let's eat some good old haggis, samurai snacks. I remember this guy.
I vaguely remember this guy. I don't remember any of what his deal is, but
I don't think he likes Jack.
do you have any favorite episodes that come to mind?
For some reason, I really like the dog one, and that's one of the early ones. The episode where, am I imagining it that Jack just straight up uses a machine gun in one ep?
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not imagining that. Good.
No. Can you shoot that guy with your arrow, maybe?
You know what? I'll do that. Oops. Let me equip proper arrow. Okay. Okay, well,
Is there no reticle for where you're shooting?
there is. It's just not like a crosshair type of dealio. It's, I think I gotta hit that thing. See that little shimmery?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. If you, there was a red flame above my life bar. And as you pick up red, Kia flames, they'll fill up a special meter that you can use to pull off that special move. It's different weapons per weapon, or different moves per weapon.
Oh, got it.
So the Morning Star has kind of like a shockwave deal. The hammer has like a tornado-like spin. Come on. There we go. Good old air combos. I feel like this is also one of those games on top of, reminding you of the games of yore. Oops. That you could just put on a podcast, put the game volume real low, and just vibe.
Yeah.
Ugh. Nuts. Okay, well, that's all. You do have a lock-on feature ability. Haven't really used it too much. They'll do a fun thing where they'll just dump in a bunch of enemies and they'll just take less hits. So kind of very reminiscent of certain scenes from the show where Jack is just going ham. Okay, all right.
Oh man, Jenny Tarkovsky's doing a Popeye movie.
What?
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, I forgot he also did Dexter's Lab. He did that really cool Clone Wars, not the like
Oh yeah,
long one, but that like shorter one.
Wow, Jack's revolver's broken.
Oh, he worked on Batman the Animated Series. He worked on Tiny Toon Adventures.
Oh, snap.
This dude has one of the most impressive animations. Did some work on the universe.
Man. Okay.
I will never give up, except for right now, because I gotta go.
It's like, all right, I've shot you enough times and laughed a bunch. It's time to skedaddle. Let's plug on just a little bit longer and see where the linear path takes us. There are also challenges. I can find them in the menu here. That kind of guide you, or you'll unlock more XP points if we can pop in here. No, there we go. And these will vary. Most of the time, these are just like, hey, find this person this amount of times, or pull off this type of maneuver, and you'll just get XP from there. Actually, let's spend some skill points, huh, Ben?
Let's do it.
All right. Well, I need you to what'll be useful or cost effective here. Haven't died yet. That sounds good. Okay. So it does seem to me, I'm a couple levels ahead of this, so it does look like you can go back and grind for XP and gold.
Do you feel like the game has gotten challenging enough to require you to do that?
Not so much where I'd have to go out of my way to do so. No, let's just mess these dudes up with our fists. Ben, I gotta recommend the Cobra Kai show on Netflix.
I just saw that it came to Netflix. 'Cause that was like a YouTube show, right?
Yeah. It's really good.
I've heard that. I'm gonna check that out.
It's like the right level of cheesiness, but like a decent amount of really good writing that I wouldn't expect from a sequel of a series of 80s movies. I'm hoping Jaden Smith will eventually pop up.
Oh man,
He's not
the
gonna.
Kung Fu Kid.
Okay. Well,
Look out for those spikes, I guess.
last time I did this, I didn't see this thing.
Oh.
Okay, I think we might be near the big boss. Let's check it out.
Wait, snakes in this game?
Yeah, Snake's in this game. I wouldn't put it past the creators of the show if Snake was in this game.
I've had it with these motherfucking snakes and these motherfucking things.
Handle that very well.
I won't shut up about it, but I've been watching Top Chef, and there was one season where I think it was the Texas season where they had to cook rattlesnakes, and before the challenge started, I said, I better see some motherfucking snakes on these motherfucking plates, and I'm like, oh, this came out in 2000 whatever.
It's funny that you say that because I watched Snakes on a Plane recently. It's not a good movie.
It's not good. No, it was definitely one of the first meme movies where it was like people were like, "Oh my god, the name of this movie is Snake." And when I say people, I mean like me and my idiot friends.
Oh yeah, likewise.
And then you watch the movie and you're like, "Oh, it's just a boring, weird, confusing action movie." And that one part where Samuel L. Jackson says, "I've had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane," and shoots out the windows is kind of cool, but other than that, not really a lot going on.
No, I don't even. In my head, the main guy in Psych was the dude in Witness Protection. It's not him.
Oh. Dude,
And then I thought, like,
it.
oh, is it Jamie Kennedy? It's not him either.
No, but it is a sort of Jamie Kennedy experience.
Yes. I look forward to those. All right, let's pick up some hot water. Can never go wrong with a little bit of haggis, right?
That's right.
Okay. The fact that our friend is here makes me believe that we are near a boss. Let's repair this. So most of the repairs, they'll just take a minor amount of gold. It's not anything too zany, but if your weapons break, they break. Like my revolver is gone now.
Oh.
And I've picked up these bullets for a machine gun, but I haven't picked up a machine gun. I also don't want to because Jack's a samurai.
Right. Well,
I gotta keep it pure, you know?
I understand that, but then also like part of the allure is like he totally adapts to the modern. I mean, like through the course of the series, he very much is like, all right, if I'm in the fucking future, I'm gonna do some cool future shit too.
Oh, that's true. I should adapt. I should do some cool future
Look,
stuff.
there's a thing. Oh, there's so many things. Oh,
I know.
Jan, look at all the things.
A lot of it's just gold, though, but
You saying you're too good for gold?
you know, if you got cash for gold, I'm willing to talk. Oh, there's a chest. There's a chest. I need this chest. Oh, look.
Oh shit.
That means I've been hurt really bad.
I need to eat haggis.
Got it.
Oh, look at him. Look at him. Okay, let's mess up these dudes.
I ate the haggis and my hair repaired itself.
Yeah, you know, you could use the haggis as a hair tie. Never had haggis.
I had it
Should
once. It was you know.
I don't know.
No. It's
Okay.
not something I would actively search out for again. I'm definitely at the point in my life where I'll try anything once, but I'm also at the point in my life where
What's next?
I don't need to try anything more than once if I don't really want.
I don't know what she means by that.
Oh, there's inventory limits?
Yes, there are inventory limits. It's been very minor. It hasn't played too much into the game so far. You'll see you only got a certain number of pips for weapons, and that carries on to your items as well. There are upgrades on the skill tree to increase those limits, though. All right, let's walk into the shimmery light. And then I think that platform looks like a place where you'd fight a person.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Step on the grilled
Look out
cheese.
for that. It's like you're floating, you're a crouton floating in a giant tomato soup.
Oh, that sounds delicious. More of a tomato soup or a tomato bisque type of guy.
What's the difference?
I think bisque has, like, is a little creamier.
Oh, then I gotta go bit.
Okay. Hey, remember this guy?
Yeah, this is the noble king. He once saved him from Aku's curse.
Yes, so the levels so far have consisted of Jack being teleported to a place that was in an episode, and then fighting someone he had saved or a friend that is now under the influence of Aku.
Again. No, it's a trick! No, Jack!
You idiot! Alright. Let's see if we can beat this guy. Whoa,
Jan, I believe in you.
that makes one of us.
No, Jack believes in you too.
Okay. You know, I've been playing this on and off for a couple days and stuff, and I feel like I've been tying my hair up more and more. And I think I know why now. Tomato soup. You don't want to get your hair in soup.
No. God, no.
Okay, alright. So these boss battles haven't been the most challenging. And also the game is very generous with the, these little healing wells and the healing items that you can kind of get by. Also, if we were to, let's see, consumables. Well, if I had them, you could pop these power gems that'll boost your attack. That makes these boss battles just fly by.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, this looks, like
This looks fine.
I think you nailed it. This looks like, a PS2 era video game with some modern trappings. You got a decent skill tree. You got multiple weapon types.
Yeah, and saying this is a very reminiscent of a PS2 game is not a disservice to the game.
No, I
more so.
honestly miss that style of game, the
Yeah.
like $40 movie game where, because 49 times out of 50 they'd be hot garbage, but
Right.
once in a while you'd find one and you're like, oh man, this actually kicks ass.
Yeah. It's like the Toy Story games of yore.
Yeah, totally. That Spider-Man 2 game was pretty good.
Oh yeah. One of those console Ninja Turtle games was okay, I think.
Man, I like the Super Nintendo Turtles game, but those were just kind of generic. Turtles.
All right. Let's pop some haggis.
It's like remember when they made that Mummy game? In like
Oh, yeah.
2016 or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember like the PS1 Tarzan game not being that bad. We did a Oh, he was being controlled the whole time. Well, Jack may not know where he's going, but I know where we're going, Ben.
Where's that, Jan?
we're fading to black because this has been Samurai Jack Battle Through Time, out on pretty much everything for $40 right now. I enjoy it a lot. I think it is a solid B game, and that's a good thing.